NFL playoffs? We're talking about NFL playoffs? You bet we are. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Scoring touchdowns is key to winning in the NFL playoffs. And the key to you scoring big is betting on them at DraftKings, the number one place to bet touchdowns.
Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple, like a player to score 6. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. The Manders had a big night, and so did Terry McLaurin, so I'm eyeing his props this coming week. And here's another reason to watch your favorite players crush it in the playoffs. New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
Score big during the NFL playoffs with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Jenkins. That's code Jenkins for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
We never did it with something. We just couldn't. We weren't built for it.
Right.
We have to do it with shoulder, nigga.
That's right.
It's like we can't have. Anyway, let's start the pod. Sleep training later.
Welcome to Jenkins and Jonez on the Volume Podcast Network. It is Sunday, February 2nd, and we got a couple things to talk about.
Just a few.
We're going to break down a somewhat notable NBA trade. We're talking about the Grammys. Thank you so much. See, it's a big crowd in the chat, youtube.com/@JenkinsandJones. Please tap in live with us, man. The chat is so much fun. The times we've gotten to watch a premiere and hang out in there, it's just a great crowd. As always, Jenkins and Jones, hosted by Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
Hey, everybody, have a gun.
LeJethro Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's up, Bubbas?
I'm Gardy B, a.k.a. Mike.
Motherfucking Mike.
It's making me feel a little dirty over here.
You like that?
Produced as always by the lovely and talented Jackson Saffon and Josh Rodriguez.
How you doing?
How you doing?
So, let me paint the scene. All right.
Do it. Set it up.
Saturday night, we're sitting here. We're watching. I'm watching TV with the fam. I got Do Not Disturb on because it's like family night or whatever. I pick my phone up. I had 130 text messages. I open it up. It says, "Is this real? No way. I can't believe this shit. I thought that chicken nugget was in the fry box, brother." Like,
What would you prefer as a Lakers fan?
I didn't know what else it could be. And then I opened up the Jenkins and Jones chat, and y'all said Shams was probably hacked, but it may be the case that the Lakers have traded for Luka Doncic. How do y'all feel about this?
Are we doing our takes now? Are we?
Yeah, go
Just
ahead,
like,
yeah.
how do you
How
fucking
do you
for it? Like,
I'm
waiting for it. I'm like, is my shit froze?
I'm in such disbelief. I can't even talk about the basketball shit of it. I want to talk about the logistics of it. Right? I want to talk about how the fuck did it happen? We can talk about fit and all that shit later, bro. But I want to know how in the fuck did this happen? That's what I want to know. I cannot believe that Luka is not a Maverick anymore. I cannot believe that a top 5 guy in the league, 25 years old, a dude who was on a finals run last year where he had moments where I had to sit down and put some serious thought into, is this guy the best basketball player in the world right now?
Period.
And that dude is not a Maverick anymore, bro.
Because of fat shaming.
He is not a Maverick anymore. A dude who I thought he was going to carry on the tradition of Dirk. I thought he was going to be a Maverick lifer. I didn't think he was going to wear any other jersey in his career besides that Mavs jersey. And now he's a Laker. And the whole thing is they shopped him to the Lakers. Rob Pelinka got a phone call, said, "Hey, do you want Luka Doncic?" That man picked the phone up one day. And Nico Harrison was on the line and asked that man if he wanted Luka Doncic.
And Rob said, hold on.
Let me get back to you. It worked, bro. I think initially before he called, Pelinka had actually brought it up. That's what I've been seeing. That Pelinka had brought it up to him, And he was like, nah. And then he was like, maybe I do type shit. Like when he told the owner laughed. That was his first reaction. Laughter. As if this nigga is telling a joke right now because he would not waste my fucking time to put this in front of me.
Our guy YC on Twitter said it's a joking about opening up your marriage ass trade, bro. Like, wouldn't it be funny?
I just like I've thought about this all day. None of it makes sense. We've never seen anybody do this before. I have never seen somebody like the entire NBA is in shock. We're seeing players. Drew Hanlon ain't never said nothing about nothing, nigga. That nigga like, did this really happen? Nigga, when you see a Drew Hanlon tweet? This is only fucking tweet.
They have Bron quote tweeting people talking shit. Like, when have you seen
you
Bron?
A fucking lie. He's apoplectic. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is beside himself. What the fuck? Like, they did this in the dark. You feel me? And how, like, I don't know how this man keeps a job. It makes me wonder, like how much power does a GM can he really do this? Can it really be done? It makes no sense.
His fans were outside the arena at 1 o'clock in the morning trying to kill him.
And we all understood, though.
They wanted to break into the arena to kill him.
As if he's in the arena, though. Like this,
I always
this nigga did it from the bathroom.
As if he's on the court, like calling. Like he's Bowser. He's
in the lava pit. They spray painted "fuck Nico Harrison" on the cement, and when they tried to power wash it off today, the fans gathered around the power washer to cheer for the fact that they couldn't wash "fuck Nico Harrison" off the sidewalk.
Dog, it's I've got a homie, Marcus, my dog since college, Dallas Mavs fan. He said he's done with them. You know, he was born and raised in DeSoto, you know, suburb outside of Dallas. Grew up a Mavs fan. He said he's done. He said this is it, bro. He said he's not being a Mavs fan anymore. And I completely if I was a Mavs fan, I'd be done here too. Luka was a lottery ticket, bro. You are blessed to draft a player like that and to have it set up to where it looked like we didn't get any inclinations that he wanted out, that he wasn't going to resign.
Nico admitted today that when pressed by reporters, he had never said anything about wanting out and, quote, had given no indication that he was going to leave.
Yeah. Did you see how sad the letter was that he wrote? Pure sadness. Like, what the fuck is happening? But go ahead, Charlie. Go ahead.
No. And in that statement, Luka doesn't mention the Mavs organization at all. He mentions like all the community organizations and all the fans and all that. Never mentions the Mavs organization. Bro, like I woke up this morning in disbelief. Like there's no way this shit happened last night. Like I couldn't believe it. I still cannot believe it. I'm not going to believe it even when I see him on the court with LeBron, which is just going to be a wild fucking sight to behold. I just do not understand how you give up a guy like this who is supposed to be your franchise player. Like he was one of the 5 or 6 guys who I always assumed was untradeable. I thought it was like him, Bron, Steph, Giannis, Joker, Wemby, Luka. I thought those were the guys who are there's no offer you can make that would make those teams budge on those guys. And to trade him for AD, who is incredible. I do not want to, I'm not trying to downplay AD,
Absolutely.
right? Like just came off a fucking 43 and 20 game, right? He's a phenomenal fucking player, but he's 32 years old. Right, like, and Luka is 25. Luka hasn't even played the best basketball of his career yet, and he's a dude who's been flirting with 30, 10, and 10 for the last few seasons, and he still hasn't stepped into his peak for real, right? And and bro, I just do not and then the presser that we got from Nico this morning, where he was like, bro. He's like, I don't think 10 years ahead because I'm probably going to be fired by then. he said,
I ain't gonna be here. That's what he thinking.
He said, I ain't gonna be here.
That
He
ain't
said,
my
I work on
business.
3-4 year play. I was like, dog, how is this person real? How is this a real human right now? I cannot believe this. I cannot believe that they gave up a top 5 guy in his peak, stepping into his prime for you like this. I just cannot wrap my head around it, bro.
He averaged 34 off almost 50% shooting last year and dragged them niggas to the finals. This is regular season, nigga.
Rob
and
Pelinka,
you trade him 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA,
5-time first team All-NBA.
Bro, flirting with MVP since 2019, nigga? 2020, something like that?
2020, yep.
Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like you said, his prime is 20. Not even reached his prime, 27. Like, this after the finals, it makes no sense. 0 sense. And I don't even know how in the immediate future it makes him a championship caliber. Like, even if it got them close to, like, potentially, do you trade off your future in that way to have a chance?
No, nobody's
ever done that. And because it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Probably. I mean, I don't, it's mind-boggling. I just
Rob Pelinka has been squatting on Nico Harrison as an easy hit the spot and take him for everything he's got.
That's a sneaky leak, bro.
Who knows how many years? Nico Harrison, whose previous claim to fame was calling Steph Curry Seth Curry and giving him the slideshow meant for Kevin Durant to lose Steph Curry to Under Armour from Nike. Nico Harrison and Rob Pelinka, I guarantee you, just been texting him like, how heavy was Luka when he showed up to training camp this year, Nico?
Bro,
he probably texted me.
Can hoop though.
Hey,
come on, bro.
I saw you had to take a beer out of Luka's hand when he was celebrating winning the Western Conference Finals, Nico. I'm glad he's got you in his life, Nico.
Yeah,
makes no sense,
bro. I texted Gallagher today, Jason Gallagher, friend of the pod and biggest Mavs fan I know. Jason Gallagher is such a big Mavs fan that he has 41, Dirk Nowitzki's number, in his Twitter handle as well as his email. I'm not going to give his full email out, but like it's in his email, and he has 41 in his fucking email. And they get Luka Doncic the year that Dirk Nowitzki is doing his farewell tour. They get probably the greatest European player ever on his last season, the first season of Luka Doncic's career. There is no script writer who could write a better script. Except
good old
Rob
Nico,
Pelinka, apparently. Except fucking Rob Pelinka.
Except Tyler said he thought Luka was going to participate in the Mavs' history and legacy. And instead, he's participating in the legacy of like a fucking Mr. Bean sketch where he's reading the newspaper while he walks across the freeway and cars are spinning him around and he's tripping and falling underneath trucks and shit. That's the Lakers, bro.
Dude, Gallagher pointed out that on Dirk Nowitzki's statue outside of the Mavericks arena, it says loyalty forever.
Loyalty never fades.
Loyalty never fades. On Dirk Nowitzki's statue out front of the arena.
You know how I know that? Because I got followed by a guy named Luka Season who I clicked on his profile and it says, I used to be a Mavs fan. And his handle was loyalty never fades. And it was a picture of the Dirk statue with a Luka jersey laid down in front of it, bro. And listen, we're gonna have fun on this show. I genuinely feel horrible for people in Dallas. It's horrible. And Tyler's right. You're completely justified in bailing out on your team. But let me read you this stat on the Lakers. George Mikan, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Gail Goodrich, Kareem, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Shaq, Pau Gasol, Kobe, LeBron, and Luka. There were 3 years in franchise history dating back to 1948 when they did not have one of those players.
That's wild as hell.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Fuck that, man. Those 3 years had to be like the early 90s with the Sedale threat era.
It was like the year between Worthy and Kobe and Shaq, like 95, and then that 2017 year between Kobe and Braun, brother. That felt like 30 years. Wild. That one season, dog.
I just look. I mean, we're getting the reasoning from from Nico, which is dumb as hell. Like, he's going defense wins championships. And bro, okay, yes, that is true. I'm not arguing with that, but there's no world where I'm trading AD for Luka. There's no world where I'm doing that, if I'm the Mavs. But like, bro, whatever reasoning that they're going to throw out, whether they're going to throw out that they didn't want to pay him the supermax, or he has his conditioning issues, none of that shit matters with Luka, bro. You make that shit work. You pay that man the $480 gazillion or whatever, and you make shit work after that. You deal with the conditioning error, the conditioning problems or whatever. For one, I never had a problem with Luka's conditioning because, bro, the motherfucker hoops. He shows up and he plays. And for one, he throws his weight around. He's someone who will back you down and fade away on you, right? Like he makes you feel his weight sometimes. You know what I mean? So I never got the conditioning issues with him. It felt like dick measuring bullshit with me, where it was management just upset with him that he was pushing back and not bending the knee to him on that. But bro, like I said, whatever reason they come up with, whether not wanting to pay him or conditioning, that's bullshit. You make it work with Luka, bro. That's fucking Luka Doncic, y'all.
Bro, everybody, like KD said, he said if Luka can get traded, anybody can get traded. Like KD, every athlete that I saw the shit, I've never seen everybody in the NBA as shocked by something as this situation here. You know what I mean? Just because it makes no sense. You don't trade Luka. You know what I'm saying? There's
at 25 years
old, bro.
He's
25.
After
the finals, averaged 30, 33, 34 last year.
You know they did get back one draft pick. The Lakers, they kind of fleeced the Lakers. They made them send one draft pick.
They fleeced a draft pick from a team who's...
Mike, don't do this. Don't do this, Mike.
Cuban said he would leave his wife.
Here in Fox, it took three firsts. It took three firsts.
I know, it is interesting. It happened right after...
3 firsts to get
Cuban just sold his majority share in the team this year.
There's no way Cuban would have...
If Cuban's the majority owner,
Cuban said if I had to choose between Luka and my wife, I'd be at the divorce lawyer right now.
Period.
12 months ago or whatever,
he was in his castle.
He no longer became the majority.
He was in his castle breaking shit, nigga.
Oh, he's rolling over in Shark Chum right now.
Mark chewed out Nico Harrison on the phone for 30 minutes after that news broke. I guarantee you.
I mean, Nico Harrison, dumbest bitch of the century so far, bro. I mean, just like
Dookie butt of the year. Well, already.
Front runner,
bro. There's no way we can say anybody's a Dookie butt and not say like this nigga is the Dookie butt of all Dookie butts. Like, nigga.
And it's like, and not shopping him. Not taking a single.
They didn't call 28 other teams.
Even if Nico Harrison has reported he has a long relationship with AD. He wanted AD specifically. He thinks he's a great fit. And that is probably true. I do think he is a great fit for that team, specifically with Kyrie Irving. But if you wanted AD and that first round pick, you could have still gotten it if you shopped
around and then run it up on them niggas.
You could have gotten Anthony Davis and probably 3 first round picks if you shopped.
Run it up on them niggas, man.
The Lakers are making that trade no matter how many other teams you call. They're making the trade no matter how many other teams.
If he would have shopped it around, somebody would have stepped like, no, what the fuck are you doing? Like what? Okay, I'm wondering like with the
that's a good point.
Okay, being the GM, how much power does he have for real? Like if the owner is laughing at him, can he still just be like, I'm pressing the button, I don't give a fuck?
He can execute the contract.
So he just did it.
And he could also be fired if you want the next day if the owner wanted to. Like those are the potential consequences.
So he just went out dolo. Like the owner laughed at me. The coach doesn't know.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he explained it.
But like, nigga, he said the owner laughed.
No, I know.
Like, where do you go after laughter? Like, how long is the road to explaining and actually the owner saying yes
to acceptance
after laughter? Like, nigga, what the? Because it makes nigga, what the fuck?
It's tough.
Can I bring Vinny in for a second to talk about the Lakers side of it?
I don't like it. The NBA feels too businessy when a nigga like him gets traded.
They made KD sit down on his chair like he was going to therapy. KD is going to stand at the locker room, talk to the reporters, whatever, get out of here so I can take a shower. He like sat down and was like,
bro, you want us to cheer on teams when you're trading Luka Doncic? This ain't no loyalty nowhere. This ain't nothing but business here, bro. You feel me? Like, why the fuck would I really lean in? That makes no sense. I was actually I was at the neighbor's crib, and that nigga Langston pulled up at the neighbor's crib. He said, I think he said he thinks like Adam Silver had something to do with it. The ratings are down. Luka's in a small market. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be in LA. It had to be that. That makes more sense than what Nico goofy ass. Go ahead though.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Vinny. Now that the Lakers have Luka, who else do you think the Lakers should go get?
Okay, so I've gotten a bit greedy. So I want Jokic.
Okay.
I want Shea, Jonez.
Okay.
Yep.
I want Ant.
Okay.
I've really been missing AD. So I want it back.
Get him back. Okay. Yeah.
And
we might have to give up Rui to get AD back.
He said nah.
And Luka. Oh wait. Oh shoot, I forgot. Okay, my bad. I haven't processed yet.
All right.
I mean,
buddy,
if Luka get traded, all the niggas can go too.
You need to get this behavior in the bud right now, Mike. You need to stop this.
Why? I put the video up of him reacting, and it's been just people quote tweeting like, "This fucking kid is gotten shit." Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Luka in the last 36 months. People were like, Tim Hardaway Jr. was the big signing of my child.
Bro, I saw a report that Lakers teammates were getting texts from AD about, way to fight, way to get that win without me tonight, and got the alerts about the trade with the AD text. Like, imagine your AD texting that, and then you get an alert that you got traded.
Hey, I would have deleted that text, bro. That would have left the group chat. I'm telling you that. I would have had to delete that text. That's crazy.
Wow, dog.
Okay, here's my question to y'all. I have a couple questions written down.
Ron cussing folks out over the shit. You a fucking lie. That's a nigga that. Come on. You're lying is one thing. You a fucking lie. That nigga was hot. If you call a nigga a lie, it's like, oh, you a lie that's a lie from hell. Those two things, nigga, you really you out of there. Anyway, go ahead, Mike.
They said Nico and Rob Pelinka talked 48 hours. This was like agreed upon between the two of them 48 hours before it actually happened. Chris Haynes has reported that Rich Paul heard from Rob Pelinka immediately after that conversation, 48 hours before the trade was finalized. Do you think LeBron James is lying when he says he had no idea that AD was going to be traded?
Nope, I don't. I honestly think Rob probably kept him in the dark because I think Bron.
You think Rich Paul kept him in the dark though?
Yeah, I actually do.
I think Rich Paul. I think Rob might have kept Rich in the dark about.
No, he said Rich Paul knew.
That's Chris Haynes' reporting. Yeah, I mean, we don't know, but Chris Haynes did report that.
Yeah, Rich Paul knew.
Here's what I'll say about Rich Paul. Having met and spoken to Rich Paul, he is kind of an odd guy. He takes his agent shit so fucking seriously. He treats it like he's the goddamn president. He's like, this is the most important job in the world, is like sort of his vibe around being an agent, which is kind of insane to me, but I also kind of respect, and I do think he did not leak the details.
Ron talked the Lakers into drafting his son like within the last 12 months, which, and again, I'm not criticizing that, but I just like, to me, at the very least, I have to imagine that this was run by him, and he was like, if we could get Luka, whatever, not thinking it would ever actually happen. And then him saying he's shocked is, oh, holy shit, it actually happened. But I just can't imagine that the Lakers completely kept LeBron, and that would be a real new stage of the Bron story. I feel like if a move that big got made completely behind his back, Tyler. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I mean, here's why I think that they might have worked in the dark and not informed him, is because this is their contingency plan for when Bron rides off into the sunset, right? Like, of course, Luka's a hell of a teammate, and they're going to make a legitimate run at a title with them as a duo. But Luka's 25 years old. He's the next guy there, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess this is the discussion where you talk about, how they gel or whatever, and what that Lakers squad looks like now. But yeah, I could for sure see them keeping them in the dark because, like, beyond Bron, this is for the Lakers' future,
I saw someone say on Twitter, to your point, that this is the first time in 20 years that LeBron James's team has not been directly beholden to whatever he wants. They are no longer LeBron gets anything he wants no matter what mode.
He out of there.
Because they got 25-year-old LeBron James.
This is the first time Bron has ever played with someone better than him. Like, it was debatable if AD was better than him, but Luka's flat out better than Bron. Right?
AD
like,
at this
and
point,
this is
AD
the
was
first
better than him, though.
Yeah,
He was
right.
better
AD
than
was
him
better than him.
until it was time to win it. I mean, like, he was better than him production-wise, but I don't believe that he was better on the, like, if it's game 7, you're happier that Bron's on the team than you are the AD's on the team, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I said, it's debatable. With me,
I thought you were
dog.
talking about Luka for a sec.
But yeah, it's hands down Luka over Bron right now for sure. That's not a discussion. But yeah, man.
Is this fat phobia at its worst? Is John correct? I mean, do we really buy that the Mavs is just like they're that annoyed that this dude came back 20 pounds overweight before taking them to the finals? Like, that's really the whole.
Should we start to cancel the Mavs movement, like for fat shaming? Like, how dare
they lost like a sixth of their Instagram followers overnight, bro. I mean, it's like that fan exodus out of that franchise is gonna be. But my friend texted me. The reasons that you don't make moves like this is, number one, as a GM, you're gonna get like possibly publicly killed, right? Which is kind of happening. And then number two, you're basically guaranteeing Luka's going to go to LA and get in the best shape of his life and go on a fucking revenge tour for the rest. Right. I mean, like you're basically guaranteeing that one of the most psychopathic basketball killers on earth,
Headiest motherfucker,
is going to make the rest of his career about destroying you.
And they get him at a fucking discount now. He's not even eligible for the Supermax anymore. They get him at a fucking discount.
What are you mad about? You live like so close to. You live a lot closer to.
You guys get everything,
Mike.
Arena. You get everything. Laker fans get
I live
everything.
a lot closer to Intuit Dome than I do.
People are so mad about.
It's just
LA
it's just
fans
annoying.
getting everything, bro.
It's annoying, man. Everything. You got Shaq, you got Kobe, you get LeBron, you get AD. Now you get Luka for the next 10, 15 years.
But here's
You're
the
gonna
thing.
get Wemby in like 10, probably.
We're absolutely getting Wemby. Here's the thing.
Yeah, maybe.
They can
Yeah,
say
but no,
whatever
that's
they
what I
want.
love.
They
Was
can say
when
whatever they
M.
want
Grass
now.
put up the picture of Wemby in the Lakers uniform, and someone just quote tweeted it and said, "I dare you, motherfuckers, to say something. I dare you to tell him he's crazy."
Luka was just given to you. He was just given to you. Here you go.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
the crazy part.
Kobe, we went after, right? Like the Showtime era, best owner in the history of American pro sports. Kobe, they go after Shaq. They go after Shaq. LeBron, we tripped into LeBron. We didn't deserve LeBron, bro. Are you kidding me? The only reason we get LeBron is because he wanted to live in Southern California, and he has too much pride to be a Clipper. And he has too much pride to be a Clipper. Like he's not going to be associated with the Clippers. Like he's LeBron James. And then like AD, okay, Bron, Le GM, the last great move of the Le GM era. Okay, but Luka, we don't deserve Luka. I mean, we tripped into Luka.
Even Pau Gasol, bro.
Nobody.
That annoying little kid who is just in here is going to be graduating college when Luka turns 35, bro. That's like the next, like, you talking 1948 to 2035. There will be 3 years without a first ballot God tier Hall of Famer.
Man, I had to watch Jose Calderon, bro. Past his prime, too. Past his prime, Jose Calderon. That's what I had to watch.
Crucial clarification.
And the Dodgers free agency is
New York Knicks fan.
But people
not like
were
this is
tweeting
you know
about
what I mean?
that. Who is the last big get for the Knicks? Like
Know,
that's
it's still crazy that's what's going on in New York, and motherfuckers is tripping into fucking Luka. Luka is not a Maverick, and is a fucking Laker.
The Lakers are like the craft services dude that married the supermodel because no one else was like willing to go up and talk to her. You know what I mean? She's just like, oh, this is the first time I've actually been asked out on a date in 2 years. Right. Nico Harrison's like, finally, someone's got some interest in Luka Doncic.
I'm thinking every person that hit me.
I've been trying to move this fat motherfucker for 3 years, and no one will pick up the phone.
Weird ass nigga. Everybody that hit me thought it was fake. Every single person, bro.
Dude, I still thought it was fake when Shams quote tweeted and said this is real the first time. I was like, that's something a hacker would do.
I was like, drop the crypto link. You know, we know what's coming.
We're all like, post the newspaper, bro. Like, I need to see someone like prove it.
Crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
And it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazier when we actually see them on the floor together. Like, it hasn't even begun to be as surreal as it's gonna be.
But
bro.
look,
that goal 77.
I'm not. He finna go up in this bitch. Let him drop a fucking 50 ball in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let him do what he did last year, bro. He gonna be dragging his dick throughout the whole city, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
There's not enough.
He's gonna give Jack Nicholson a heart attack.
Said,
He's gonna give Jack Nicholson a heart attack sitting courtside.
There's not enough hookah. There's not enough hookah in Southern California, bro.
He's finna go
you like
up,
to know when they're playing each other.
February 25th. It's in the calendar.
February 25th is in Los Angeles, and then
the first shot he makes.
April 9th is in Dallas.
And Dallas is gonna be rooting
the fucking. You said what? That is gonna be what?
Dallas is gonna be rooting for Luka.
Absolutely.
Third to last game of the regular season. The standings will be tight, and it will be Luka back.
Sorry, John, I cut you off.
No. I was agreeing with you. Yeah, I was agreeing with you. Yeah. Crazy.
The goal 77 jersey is a must. Vince Staples said it, by the way. We are back in the era of the white Laker, bro. You see, I forget who it was. Someone tweeted the Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard of fucking Dalton Connect, Austin Reeves, and Luka.
That's facts.
Yeah,
it makes you wonder what the Boston Celtics are going to do to be more white going forward.
Crazy.
What's
the chat saying?
Chat is just angry. They're siding with Josh. They're upset about having to watch Andrea Bargnani and Smush Parker.
I got Knicks fans in there.
They're
we had it bad, man. I'm saying 96 and 2017 were fucking long years.
Man,
they were long years as Laker fans, bro. Those were a long 2 seasons, brother.
The chat is now chiming in about how the Celtics can get whiter. And they're saying Drew for Cooper flag trade incoming.
Cooper gonna be cold though.
Cooper's gonna be dope.
I would add that as the Lakers did this, the Dodgers have been so successful in free agency that the chief beat writer for the sport is suggesting that they have broken baseball. It's like truly the most preposterous shit ever, bro.
You've been talking that big shit with the Dodgers. You're talking this big shit with the Lakers. All makes sense. You know what I mean? Said a motherfucker didn't deserve 100. Like, nigga, you've been talking a lot of shit. Like,
and now his worst enemies, the Sacramento Kings, are without a superstar.
They got Zach LaVine. You know, they got all those picks. They got Vinny. They might be able to draft Vinny in 7 years, bro. You know what I mean? They got all kinds of 14-year-olds on the squad. You know what I mean? With those picks. I mean, you have to talk shit. It's not like the Lakers have been good. It's not the Lakers have been very good over the last 10 years. I obviously can acknowledge that. But what's crazy about it to me is, again, how little they deserve it. Like, I truly believe Dr. Buss signed a contract with Satan. And for a minute,
gotta be Satan to get what you want? I never understood that.
Ask the Mavs fans, does this feel like it was?
I mean,
the work of the devil?
If you're the Lakers, it don't feel like that. You feel me?
It does feel a little like black.
You feel
magic.
Blessed.
It feels a little.
It does.
I feel a little. It feels a little.
You gotta feel like he's stealing money. You know, Luka. Come on, man.
And it's causing so much.
And it's
because it's causing so much pain. Like the Braun thing is like, yeah, that's the Lakers. But the Luka thing is like, this is dark magic. These fans don't deserve to have owner. Like, I thought our ownership was stupid as fuck, but we don't give away Luka Doncic.
You see the homie Masters?
Yeah,
that nigga look like he slept last night.
God,
Master ain't look like he slept last night.
I'm
like, damn, man. He said, this is the lowest moment in Mavericks history.
Master doesn't.
He don't deserve that, man.
Master does not.
Master don't deserve that. Master looked at him. He's like, bro, he looked so. What do you do as a fan? Where do you go?
Quit. As someone who has quit my teams before, you quit those motherfuckers. That's what
but
you
don't
do.
go back. You don't go back.
I texted Gallagher, "Are you a Lakers fan now?" And he just responded with that Lakers gift.
The Lakers.
Lakers.
But I'm saying, like, that's
Lakers.
the thing. Like Luka was such a big part of the Mavericks that you like. It was like synonymous. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you're a fucking Dallas Luka fan, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was guaranteed he was going to be there until his career. And like, this is
in a league where so few players were like,
yes, because they won the lottery 3 times. You got a top guy. The top guy turned out to be a top guy, and he wanted to retire with the team.
Bro,
you hit the lottery 3 times.
All coming. You forgot the 4th one, that they got the 3rd pick. That they got him with the 3rd pick.
This nigga was talking like a country nigga. Like, he, God damn. Like, this nigga had leaned into the culture. He didn't want to leave the South, bro. I'm right here with it. Where the fuck do you find them? That ain't running into a big market.
He's about to be out here with the big C's, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm genuinely, I'll say this, the moment of sadness I had today, I'm genuinely sad that Kobe and Nipsey are not here to see what just happened. Like, I genuinely, like, Nipsey would be insufferable. If you think I have been annoying about the Lakers robbing someone, an armed robbery to acquire Luka Doncic, like, oh my God, bro. Luka convinced Kobe to let him train with him before his rookie year.
Yeah.
Because that's how he was like, I want to show you I'm as obsessed with basketball as you, Kobe Bryant. And Kobe said he earned my respect that summer. And you let that man go.
Oh my God.
For AD because and a pick, bro.
Nigga,
and one pick.
What the fuck? Like, I told you my homegirl, she went to watch him play and was like, this slow, fat motherfucker. And he dropped a triple-double that same night. Nigga, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Nobody give a fuck about that. Look at the fucking number, the results. Talk about he fucking, like, nigga, who the fuck are you to tell Luka anything, Goofy? That's why I want to listen to your goofy ass. Nigga, you need to sit your goofy ass down.
I didn't see any conditioning issues when he threw that team on his fucking back and took him to the finals. I saw motherfuckers missing wide open corner threes when he was finding them. That's what I saw.
I saw some broad ass shoulders, nigga. That's what I fucking saw, nigga.
I didn't see fucking Luke out there being winded.
Or solid ass base, nigga, because he was carrying. Goddamn, the fuck. Come on, man.
Disapproves of Luka's BMI. Nico Harrison.
I don't even give a fuck about, like, I'm not a Dallas Mavericks fan. I don't like him though. Like, I don't like this. I don't know why. I just think what he did was wrong. And I ain't even that type of nigga. Like,
because it was
some basketball shit. You feel me?
It was some big brain shit that ripped the hearts out of an entire fan base.
He wronged them.
And John, that's why I say it feels like there was a deal with Satan.
Dark magic for sure.
Because
also there was he was manipulated. Rob Pelinka said, like, they said he was talking for months. Rob Pelinka brought this up, 2 months ago? Yeah. He laughed. He laughed when he first heard it. He was like, would I? This nigga got motherfucking twisted to the point where he didn't even fucking shop the nigga. He just pressed the button. Nigga, you got fucking played like a fluke, goofy ass nigga. Why is he in this position?
I put up the
I had a DI joke, but
the chat already made it. Don't worry. The chat already made the joke.
It's too ugly out here.
I put up the I put up that. Yeah,
they already know. I'm gonna let them do it. I can't even. That's some Republican shit. I actually marked that from the fucking record. I never even said
stricken from the record.
You're stricken from the record. That's
I put up the video of Vinny.
In this, go ahead. This environment.
I put that video up of Vinny reacting to the thing, and someone said, "I need to see this from the Mavs fans' perspective." Probably said, "We got AD. Oh man, we had to trade Kyrie though, didn't we?" Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, they could like, there was no, you didn't even have fear. it wasn't like being a Bucks fan and you're like, is Giannis gonna want a bigger? It's like you had no fear correctly that you were ever gonna be a fan of this team without this dude for another decade. And you should. And again, I say this even as a Lakers fan, I will be buying the jersey immediately.
I can't imagine seeing, you know what I'm saying, Vinny out here without one of them motherfuckers.
Number 77 is such a cold number too, dog.
It's cold as fuck, dog. In the gold, bro.
Ooh, the gold gonna be. Oh, nigga, what?
God, it looks so good.
Every white person in California will have that jersey, brother. People who don't watch basketball.
It's about to be like that. That's why Adam Silver had to get him in the fucking Lakers jersey.
They had to get him out of the small
Langston might have
market,
something.
the small market Dallas Mavericks.
A notoriously small market, notoriously cheap owner.
Oh man. Should we talk about why we did not go live on Saturday night?
Oh, nigga.
Probably. John, I think John.
Yeah.
Has to
Okay.
talk
Go
about it.
ahead, John.
So what the context is, and then I'll let John go. The
Hey,
context is
if
the
you
trade is
hated me talking, if you've hated me for this podcast
just
so
go.
far, you'll enjoy this next segment with John.
You can go for it, John. Saturday the trade happens, and we're like, should we pod? Is basically like the start of it.
I'm, yeah. I'm like, I'm, sleep training. I could try to make it shake. We'll see. Tyler said he's on a Greyhound. You feel me? He had to make some shit shake, get back to the crib, had to catch a Greyhound. The situation was a situation. These niggas wanted Tyler at 1 a.m. from a Greyhound to pod live. They trying to set this nigga up. What the fuck was wrong with y'all niggas? Have you ever seen a Greyhound before? Have you ever seen a bus station? I'm like, these West Coast niggas privileged. Nigga, I would hold my shit. That is the only place where I wouldn't shit publicly is a Greyhound station, bro. Like, nigga, the shit I opened the door is scared. They were risking Tyler's life. Could you, like, felons are on Greyhounds. And there's not a nigga on a Greyhound that's happy to be on a fucking Greyhound. And they want him at 1 a.m. Talking about some fucking Luka. They set my nigga up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is y'all are crazy? You know what I'm saying? They gonna have this motherfucking Tyler tuned up, spread. You know what I'm saying? Splayed, nigga, on the motherfucking Greyhound, nigga. Because they want to talk some damn Luka. Yelling on a fucking Greyhound. You know what I'm saying? Waking up, motherfucker, nigga. You ain't no telling what the fuck is on that bitch. I told y'all, my homie Age got on the bus, and then they asked him, where your car at, nigga? They asked the nigga, where your car at, bitch? You ain't supposed to be here. They already know Tyler ain't supposed to be on that bus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They be knowing who is and who ain't one of them, nigga. You trying to set my nigga up, bro. That's some bullshit. I'm like, bro, do y'all know what y'all ain't never been to a motherfucking bus station? Y'all setting this nigga up like I was really, what the type of time these niggas are on, bro? Y'all act like the ops, nigga. The fuck? Can y'all, like, chat, somebody, I know some of y'all niggas really seen it, but y'all rode a bus before? The seats smell like body, bitch. The seats smell like body. It smell like niggas use skin for the seats. Like, nigga, bitch be. Nigga, what the fuck type of time y'all be on? I'm like, bro, the bus ain't a place for that. You don't be playing, you keep quiet, you stay in your corner, you get at home, nigga. Golly, bro. Tyler, no.
Hey, yeah, so basically I was in Charlotte for work, right? And I was gonna fly back, but that whole crash happened and my shit got delayed and they offered me to cancel my shit and give me a voucher and all that. So I took the voucher and I said, fuck it, I'll just catch the Greyhound back. And when I was on the Greyhound, this news broke and shit. And bro, like, listen, dog, as someone who used to, catch the Greyhound all the time when I was in college from like North Carolina to Richmond and shit, I never want to do that shit ever again. It's bro, when I was in the motherfucking station, it was a dude walking around, them big ass boxes of like variety chips or like 30 bags of shit. This motherfucker was just walking around handing those shits to people. And then I went in the bathroom later and this nigga was in the bathroom shaving his head. And the motherfucker wasn't even looking in the mirror. He had the clippers just raw dogging that shit, staring off in the distance. I was like, listen, Greyhound motherfuckers, they are different, dog. It's a different crowd of people.
Nigga, what's up, boy?
What happened was
Go ahead.
Mike was like, we should get him just for 5 minutes to like whisper on the like.
I was
for
like,
the,
it'd
for
be
the
a
jokes,
funny
right?
bit if
For
like
the laughs.
John's sleep training and Tyler's like, yeah, I'm on a bus. This is the craziest shit
It
ever.
would have been just
We're
like
going
whisper
live
vibes.
on Sunday.
And I was like, that would be funny. And then John just goes, there are serial killers on that bus.
It could be a nigga that got niggas that got bodies could be 2 seats down from Tyler.
No, you're right.
And this nigga,
You made a valid point.
What's up, boy? Say, I like you and I want you. Nick, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
The chat is saying Tyler was trying to avoid a ska.
Exactly. I was not trying to get
almost got
ska.
him.
They trying to set my nigga up for the super ska, nigga.
Super ska.
Super ska.
This nigga was gonna be looking skagorific when he hopped on this bitch. Blue, 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 blue. Cause you know what to talk about some goddamn Luka. Nigga, fuck that shit. I can't believe it. I'm like, nigga, y'all.
And here we
what
are.
a suggestion. That is a crazy.
Tyler, I apologize for trying to endanger your life. I apologize.
All right, man.
You know, I think Jackson and I, it's like, you know, I go on Twitter. I got like, I've never had so many people ask us to go live as we did with this trade. So I go to the chat, like, let's get whatever we could get. Like, I thought it would have been funny if John was whispering for like 5 minutes.
This is a good
You know what I
angle.
mean?
It's for the chat. It was for
I love the chat.
Okay. It's for the fans.
It
Y'all
is
thinking
for the
like
fans.
Why do you
Nico.
think
Y'all
Mike
thinking about the
suggested
moment. You need to think about the future, nigga. Tyler is motherfucking Luka
We're
around.
thinking
this
3 to
bitch.
4
We
years.
gonna keep
John's
Luka
like,
over here.
don't forget about 10.
We gonna keep
Don't
Luka
forget about
over
10
here,
years.
nigga. You feel me? What the fuck you talking about? Shit.
Oh, Jesus.
And the thing is, bro, like Greyhound people, it feels like a lot of the motherfuckers is looking for the smoke, dog. Like it ain't motherfuckers don't really be minding their business. Like when I was on the bus, there was like a baby in the back crying, and this one lady was like, "Is that baby all right? God damn!" I was like,
I'm telling you.
I was like,
Dog, and Tyler, you was like, damn, but you weren't like too shocked, right?
no, because
You're on a
shit.
fucking Greyhound.
Yeah.
That's Greyhound shit. That's bus shit, nigga. Y'all ain't never rode a bus before?
I never rode a
Like,
Greyhound.
Have you ever rode like
I rode
from
the
the city
city
to another
bus.
city on the bus?
I rode the city bus. Shar used to take the bus from
Have you rode on a bus that takes you out the state, nigga?
No.
The Greyhound in Los Angeles is right by Skid Row, and I took the Greyhound and I walked through Skid Row accidentally, and that was my welcome to Los Angeles moment because I had no idea what I was doing.
Nigga.
Just for reference.
But I said that in my apology in the text this morning. I come from a different type of poor travel culture in Southern California, which is we have my mom's 85 GTI that you could not put in reverse. You just had to put it in neutral and get out. Back it up. But that's like that's what like I feel like it is a Southern California thing. You're right, it's a West Coast privilege thing. Like even that, like homeless people have cars in Southern California. You know what I mean? Like you just people that's true though.
Are they really homeless?
Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah.
Stricken from the record.
Yeah, that's another one. Strike that one from the record
Stricken
too, bro.
From the record.
I mean,
All right, man.
All right.
Had to
Should we
get it off,
talk about the
man.
Grammys?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, man. Let's switch the subject right quick.
We got the Kendrick sweep. Get the brooms out. Special. So again, man, it's fucking Southern California is getting everything right now. It's west side up, as Kendrick said. But how happy were you guys that he won, and how does this solidify Not Like Us's legacy?
I mean, the Grammys, it's kind of, they are what they are. Like sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. But bro, he should have swept the Grammys this year because that record was a fucking monster. It was one of the biggest fucking rap singles of our lifetimes. It should have swept the 5 categories like it did, right? It won fucking like best rap song, best rap performance, song of the year, record of the year,
Record of the
bro. Yeah, it was just a monster record. Like I said, it's one of those records that's just bigger than a diss record. Like it's like In the Club. It's like Yeah by Usher. Like it's on that tier of monster records, and for sure it should be, you know, documented in history with the Grammy sweep that it had, like it did for sure. I think the Grammys got it right with that one.
I think it's wild to hear people sing A minor in the crowd at the Grammys, to see Taylor Swift dancing and singing it herself. This nigga's done. It's over. Fuck. Big facts, bro. This nigga's at the Grammys with Taylor Swift singing this shit. Yo ass at a karaoke bar performing sitting down like you motherfucking Dave Chappelle, nigga, on a comedy night. What the fuck? You are done in some big ass, poofy ass, goofy ass boots. It's over with, dog. Nigga, and he was up there looking cute. Like I said, that motherfucker might have, before he fired that nigga up, he might have did a face regimen and then the motherfucker might have had a face mask on while he was firing the nigga up in the booth. He might have had some motherfucking topicals right here while cooking this ass in the booth. You feel what I'm saying? Took the motherfucker. Oh, bro, you got, like old girl said, you got cooked by a cutie patootie, bitch ass nigga. You out here buying abs. He got it from God, bitch.
Shout out to Charmaine. Shout out to Charmaine, might be in the chat right now. She said he really got cooked by a cutie patootie.
Nigga, it was ordained to beat your motherfucking ass, bro. Shit. Hey, let his homie get up there and talk some shit too. I love it. Good for Kendrick, bro. But it was wild to see in that space how people react to that song. Every time he played it he won 4 times, they played it 4 times, and niggas danced every single motherfucking time.
And he swept all the unsweepables. He swept Taylor Swift. He swept Willy Wonka. He swept the new little blonde girl. Like he swept everybody, bro. That shit, like Tyler said, that is a fucking monster.
She said Willy Wonka.
He said Willy Wonka and that small blonde girl.
No, we ain't got to get to it.
So old, bro.
But yeah, Willy Wonka, Mike. I know you know.
Yeah. But let's talk about
I said,
who was Willy Wonka, man?
I said there's the Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan.
That I said she looked like what we thought Timothy Chalamet was.
Because I didn't know who it was. I was like,
she scared my children. She scared my children, bro.
He scared my children. Leave her alone.
She said the same thing you did. She was like, she's got a good message. I love what she said about the labels. Obviously, you know, so she's spreading, you know, love for. And I was like, hey, bro, like obviously we're pro and gay and transgender people.
But who are you talking about? Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
You knew the fuck I was saying when I asked it was Willy Wonka, right?
Leave her alone.
And you said was Willy Wonka himself, not also pro LGBT.
Yeah, he was pushing the same.
Yeah. The Oompa
parallels
Loompas
there.
Y'all think Jackson, you think the Oompa Loompas were in heteronormative relationships, dog? That's the vibe you got from the Oompa Loompas?
Trisexual, throwing that shit everywhere. Good for them.
To that. I don't know how to respond.
Booting and tooting it everywhere.
I don't know. I suppose I do not. I don't think
Cooters and booters all through that motherfucker.
I mean, they're all they thems. So, like, I mean, by default, I think.
Hey, man, good for them.
You think they were singing Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo and then going home to a
throw that
housewife,
ass in a circle
housewife.
For you. Nigga, they couldn't wait to get that motherfucker. They was getting it cracking. Fuck you mean? Jackson, you missed that was the whole purpose of the movie. Anyway.
I think at the conclusion of the like Kendrick portion of the show, someone tweeted, Tyler retweeted that it's like the Super Bowl is in 7 days. Like this song is just, for all of the life we've gotten out of this song, it's just rounding the bend to the home stretch. Cause like the whole stadium is gonna do the A minor shit with a billion people watching.
The whole world is gonna.
So, bro, we were talking about it's gonna be window shattering how loud it is that the entire fucking like every person in Southern California is gonna do the A minor. I said it's gonna be like COVID. What is it? At 5:30 p.m., everyone go outside and thank the first responders. It's gonna be like that, bro.
Crazy, man. We have never seen anything like this. I mean, from a beef, never. No, I mean, like, where the nigga is part of the run is the Grammys and the Super Bowl
off a diss track.
Off a diss track that he didn't even put on his album.
And minus it being a diss track, like it's just an all-time fucking earworm. Like Kendrick put some crack in that motherfucker. I've heard it a gazillion times, and I'm still not tired of that shit, dog.
Yeah,
like every time they played it during the Grammys, and I was like, hey, yeah, this shit riding. Like, dog, I'm still not tired of that song. And then we got the Super Bowl.
Bro. And God knows, I mean, God help us all. What's that man gonna do at the Super Bowl, bro? Is there gonna be a big
Drake?
And Jenkins and Jones will be live on YouTube after the game to break down the halftime show.
Bro. Man.
We also would be remiss.
How do you come back and be around your peers after this? Seriously.
I think you just gotta wait for 2 years, like pump.
I mean, okay, wait 2 years
to go underground.
Kendrick was like, "These aren't your peers."
Not like us, nigga. After Taylor Swift was singing A minor about you, nigga, she just had the greatest global tour of all time, nigga. Like you told me, Mike, when she dropped her album, the fucking materials from vinyl,
right?
Like niggas,
it affects commodity pricing,
nigga. It's
right. She changed the economy.
Changes. That's who was dancing at your.
The queen of white women, brother. The queen of all white women was dancing to that shit.
And the queen of all black women was dancing that motherfucker too.
It's time to learn some banda, Drake. I mean,
nigga. What's that app? The meme. Time to learn Chinese.
Oh yeah. Get ready to speak Chinese, buddy.
Yeah, something nigga. I don't know. You gotta switch it up. I'm crazy.
We did also. You mentioned Beyonce. We got the album of the year to Beyonce for Cowboy Carter. She also won the country album of the year, which we got an all-time Beyonce meme. That was a vintage Beyonce meme of her being shocked at winning the country album of the year. Tyler, how happy were you for Beyonce? And did you feel like it was happening this year, or did you feel like it was going to be another year where she should have or could have won and then it went to someone else?
I felt like it was going to happen this year for you, like I mentioned in the group chat and shit. And I'll say this here, I would never say it on Twitter. I do feel like this was a makeup award for her.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Renaissance, that's the magnum opus, bro. I think that's the best shit Beyonce ever did. And I think she got robbed of album of the year with that one. Cowboy Carter, I like Cowboy Carter. I'm not crazy about it, but Renaissance though, that's the one to me, dog. That is an album that is just pure perfection to me. Cowboy Carter has its moments for me, but I'm happy for her regardless, right? Like she deserves to have an album of the year on her resume. You know what I mean? But like I said, I do think this is a makeup one, and I think Renaissance was the one where they got it wrong. But like I said, I'm happy for her regardless.
John,
also shout out to Dochi too, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shout out Dochi.
Beautiful speech, man. Beautiful speech, and I love that she gets to get up there and say how she truly felt. It felt so genuine and from the heart. And you know what I'm saying? I know, women look at her that look and feel like her. You had to be touched seeing that, and you know what I'm saying? Beautiful message. Man, very special, very special.
You want some Dochi breaking news that the chat informed me of like 20 minutes ago? She just dropped a song.
Seize the moment.
Go.
All right, man.
So
bye.
We will give a review on Tuesday. We will give a review on Tuesday.
Harrison, we out.
Beyonce also announced the Cowboy Carter tour. I think like a half hour. It was like right after the Luka trade too.
We were like Beyonce
right
enough. Like it's bro. During that night, we had Beyonce drop her tour info. We had Kanye going one of his like annual rants, and no one gave a fuck about the Kanye rant, and everyone was like, Beyonce.
Rant? I didn't even know.
Yeah, no one even fucking knew. No one cared.
Yeah.
No one cared. That's how big the Luka news was.
Yeah, Kanye had his wife naked on the Grammys red carpet today, and it's similarly like everyone's just kind of tired, bro. It's just we're good.
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
All right, Dookie Butts of the week. I'll go first.
Bro.
Nico Harrison.
It's just Nico.
Wow, we haven't had
it's just Nico. It's
a unanimous nature of the Dookie Butt
in the game that we love. We grew up watching. This is the dumbest shit we've ever seen.
I mean, we
What
did
are
have
we
a president start a trade war, and we also had a bunch of crazy shit happen in this country this week. But
This
yeah,
is worse.
this is worse.
Somehow
Oh,
crazy.
I could not say that, dog. Can't even joke like that.
I'm not gonna be able to
Fuck this
afford. I'm
shit.
not gonna be able to afford fucking anything next week. But the Lucas shit. At least that like Trump could say I'm a crazy asshole. Nico, what's your excuse?
What's your excuse?
All right. I think we could accept that as a group Dookie Butt of the week. I
First
think that
time
makes
ever,
sense.
man. But
Yeah.
hey, man, it is what it is.
We will be back 2 times this
What's the
week.
chat saying? The chat say the same thing. They got some.
The chat said Nico 30 seconds
Okay,
ago.
yeah. Okay, let's not even pretend, dog.
The chat, no, literally, they were all like, Nico is Dookie Butt of
Okay.
the week. Like, mark it down right now.
The chat wins. Chat wins again. Chat always wins.
Yeah.
I'm here for the
Chat
chat.
always wins,
My
baby.
allegiance is to the chat after Tyler's health and safety, and then the chat. Number 2, 1B.
I'm glad we got that figured out, nigga.
That's right.
God damn.
Yeah. We'll be back on Tuesday. I think we're gonna have a couple special guests to react to the more of like we were talking about the fit and the craziness of what's happened in Dallas and what's happened in LA. The last thing I would say is the craziest shit to me. We were texting about this last night. People in Dallas, the JFK assassination was like a natural disaster to them. It was people outside the arena at 1:00 in the morning going, "This is like the JFK assassination all over." That's so wild.
That's so wild, bro.
This is the JFK assassination of the 2020s.
God, that's so.
That's
wild,
really the
bro.
frame of reference they use whenever something terrible happens to them. If you're from Dallas, bro, it's wild.
That's wild, bro.
Wild.
That's truly wild. Anyway, we'll be back on Tuesday with some special guests to break that stuff down. Hoping to have the Gridiron Gals on Thursday for our Super Bowl preview. And then, like we said, we'll be live after the will we wait till after the second half of the game, or are we going live right after the halftime performance? What's the plan?
It's a great question. I would say it depends on the score of the game.
All right.
But no, we'll be going live after the game, more than likely.
All right.
Unless it's like 21, unless it's like 35-0, we'll be going live.
All
after
right.
the game.
We'll see everybody on Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.